I'm here with Stav Shaffir, one of the leaders of Israel's social protest movement. Stav, how do you gauge the success so far of your protest?
Well, when I look around us, I see a lot of success. I see a complete change of the discourse in Israel, and I see a few very tangible achievements, like the free education law for the age of 3 and 4, like great improvement in labor rights, change in the tax reform of Netanyahu, and a lot more. But for us, because we have such high demands, and because we have such great vision for Israel, all of this only seems like the very first step in a long marathon that we're ready to take. And today we learned, after a long year of protest, realizing that our government is not intending to change very quickly, and that this revolution is going to take time, we realized that we had to organize. And today we're in a process of organizing ourselves, and we come to the beginning of summer 2012 much more ready, much more well prepared to continue the struggle and to win this struggle.
What sort of tactics will your movement be using in the future? One of the criticisms leveled at the protest leaders is that there have been protests with not a lot of substance. So what will we see in the coming summer?
I heard that the criticism was that there was too much substance. I think that after the 500,000 people rally last summer, when we saw that our government didn't change, even not a bit, we realized that demonstrations alone are not the solution, that we need to do something different. That complete chaos, that beautiful chaos of last summer, with so many people starting initiatives, going out to the streets, talking their pains and speaking their hopes, that was amazing, but that was only the first part. This is not what's going to change our government, and not in a democracy. You know, we have that picture of a revolution in our head, like a classic revolution. That is not reality in a democratic place. We don't want to use violence. We don't want these demonstrations and this protest to become violent, and therefore we have to use democratic tools, and that means to educate new leaders and bring new leaders into the system, to every system in the Israeli society. That's the parliament, municipality, labor unions, education. So we go from north to south in our country, and we build new groups. We do community organizing. We create action groups that can struggle for local issues and also connect as a very big network for the national struggle. And at the same time, we organize a lot of educational projects in schools, in high schools, in universities, everywhere. We're trying to be everywhere, and we try to bring more and more people to make them able to be everywhere as well, until we change the entire society.
One of the perceptions of the movement is that it was very fragmented for a period of time. How will you carry on in the future in a more cohesive fashion? How will you make sure that you have a unified message that represents most Israelis?
You know, that's the problem of our generation, I think. Our politicians for so many years succeeded to disappoint us so badly that we see today so many young people who don't want to touch the political system. And it's not only this system, it's politics in general. People prefer to watch television rather than go into the streets, because for them politics is disappointing. It's something that is so full of corruption, so full of betrayal and misleading, that they don't want to touch it anymore. And what we have to do is to make politics sexy again, to make it part of our lives, to make many more people active in the political system, active in their democracy, to take back democracy, to take back our country. And that's a lot of work. It's really to overturn everything that was made here for a long time, and I don't think it was made not on purpose. It wasn't an accident. The political system managed to guard itself by becoming more corrupt, because so many people are feeling today more distant from it. And we're trying to change it. If in the previous elections, for almost 40% of Israelis didn't vote, so I'm sure that in the next election we'll see a huge change. We'll see many more people voting, many more people active in political parties, running for office, taking part in their municipalities, using the power that we have, and that will create a big change eventually.
Stav Shaffir, thank you so much for taking your time, and we hope you enjoy the conference.
Thank you. Good luck.